Hello YouTube. Today we've got the 2019 F150, the 5-liter Coyote engine in it. This is one of the years that the 5-liter fell under the TCB about excessive oil consumption. I did take it in, get the computer flashed, and whatever else they do. I believe it's a different dipstick they put in. My oil consumption has gotten better. It's probably right in line with what my 2012 F-150 was, about a quart in between oil changes. But I'm going to go ahead and replace the PCV valve today, just to be safe, and it is a maintenance part. I'm over 100,000 miles. I don't know if it's ever been done, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, here we are. This is your PCV valve. It's either going to be brown or blue. I'm not sure the differences. Here's the one I'm putting in. It's blue. The one I'm taking out's brown. It has this here, which I'm going to go ahead and show you on this one because it's easier to see. It's got a little tab. That tab that's right there is on the back side of this. Pull that over and lift the hose off. So I got my finger on the tab in the back. I'm going to push it towards the middle of the engine. That relieves the tension on it, and I can just pull that hose off, slide it out of the way. Now this, I'm gonna get my pliers on it to grab it. Just gonna twist out a little bit. So I'm twisting it counterclockwise. See if I can get the rest by hand. All right, yeah, it will. And then it just pulls out of there. Not sure if you can hear it. It is still moving pretty freely, so maybe it's been replaced in the past. It's a little dirty, but seems to be working. I'm gonna replace it anyways, so I'll take the new one. So to line this up, there's a little tab down there in the bottom that slides into this slot and then twist in. I will say this new one's a little tighter. I might even put a little bit of oil on it if it doesn't want to go on there to help it out. Yeah, it's definitely not going in as easy as the other one came out. I am gonna grab a little bit of oil, put it on that O-ring. All right, so I put a little bit of oil on it. Still not able to twist it in by hand. Kind of an awkward part because you're trying to push it in and twist it at the same time, because it's got that little slot in there. Definitely don't want to break anything, so if I don't get it in, I'll end up putting the old one back in and then getting a different brand. This one is quite a bit tighter, but it seems like it's going in. I'm just having an issue turning it. So wiggling it, turning it at the same time. It's hard to put pressure on it and turn it at the same time. So what I'm trying to do here is push it in and spin it at the same time. All right, so here's what I ended up doing off camera here. I pushed it in with my left hand and just went back and forth a little bit with the pliers on here, and it eventually started spinning on better, and now it should spin on the rest of the way like that. All right, that's on there, and I will say this piece went in a lot tighter than the one that came out. Yeah, it's a little worrying for when you have to replace it in the future. Possibly, this might break off inside there. Show you how far it has to go. There is a tiny little like triangle bump out piece on the bottom of this blue plastic, and there's a little notch cut out in that black there, and that drops down in there and lines it up. So now with that on there, just gonna slide this hose back on. It snapped on. I held that little tab off while I slid it on there. It's all on there. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps you out.